As I approached the entrance of the renowned art gallery, a sense of anticipation mingled with trepidation. The building, standing tall and foreboding, seemed to absorb the shadows that loitered in its corners. The night was unusually dark, and the only illumination came from the dim streetlights that cast eerie glows on the gallery's grand facade. A shiver ran down my spine as I stepped through the heavy, creaking doors. The air inside was cool and carried the distinct scent of aged canvases. The gallery, known for its collection of masterpieces spanning centuries, had recently acquired a painting that was rumored to possess an unsettling allure. It was said to be haunted, a work of art that transcended the boundaries between the living and the supernatural. The exhibition hall stretched before me, the walls adorned with paintings that seemed to watch my every move. However, my gaze was drawn to a solitary canvas at the far end, the painting that had become the focal point of mysterious whispers and hushed conversations. As I approached, the atmosphere grew denser, as if the very air was charged with an otherworldly energy. The haunted painting, encased in an ornate golden frame, depicted a scene of spectral beauty. Shadows danced upon a moonlit landscape, and ethereal figures seemed to emerge from the depths of the canvas. Their faces bore expressions of melancholy, and their eyes held a haunting gaze that followed me as I moved closer. It was a masterpiece, undoubtedly, but there was an undeniable sense of unease that emanated from the painting. As I stood before the haunted canvas, a chill settled over me. The gallery, once alive with the hushed murmurs of art enthusiasts, now echoed with an unsettling silence. It was as if the very walls held their breath, waiting for something to transpire. With each passing moment, the line between fiction and reality blurred, and the spectral figures on the canvas seemed to beckon me into their world. The tales surrounding the haunted painting spoke of an artist who had poured his soul into the masterpiece, infusing it with the spirits of lost lovers and tragic figures from his past. The more I stared into the painting, the more I felt a connection to the tormented souls trapped within its brushstrokes. Their whispers filled my ears, telling tales of love and loss that echoed through the corridors of the gallery. Unable to resist the pull of the supernatural, I decided to delve deeper into the mysteries of the haunted art gallery. I wandered through dimly lit corridors adorned with portraits that seemed to come to life in the shadows. The air grew heavier, and the temperature fluctuated as if the very essence of the paintings reacted to my presence. As I explored the gallery's hidden corners, I stumbled upon a forgotten chamber that housed the artist's studio. The walls were lined with unfinished canvases, each bearing a fragment of the haunted painting's story. It became apparent that the artist had sought to immortalize the spirits that haunted him, using the gallery as a vessel to bridge the gap between the living and the supernatural. The spectral figures from the haunted painting seemed to materialize around me, their translucent forms moving through the studio with a grace that mirrored the dance of the shadows in the moonlit landscape. They yearned to communicate, to share their stories and find solace in the living world. The gallery had become a realm where art and the supernatural converged, and I, unwittingly, had become a participant in this ethereal dance. As the night deepened, the boundaries between the painted and the tangible blurred even further. The haunted painting's spectral figures stepped out of the canvas, walking alongside me as I navigated the gallery's labyrinthine halls. The once haunting gaze of their eyes now held a plea for release, a desire to transcend the confines of the painted world. A sense of responsibility weighed on me, and I realized that I had become the conduit for the spirit's redemption. The haunted art gallery, it seemed, yearned for closure, and the key to unlocking its mysteries lay in understanding the stories etched into each canvas. The spectral figures guided me through a journey of love, betrayal, and tragedy, weaving a tapestry of emotions that echoed through the very fabric of the gallery's existence. In the heart of the haunted art gallery, surrounded by the whispers of the spirits and the flickering shadows, I found myself standing before the painting once more. The spectral figures, now imbued with a serene glow, began to ascend back into the canvas. Their expressions transformed from torment to peace, and as the last figure disappeared, the gallery seemed to exhale a collective sigh. The haunted art gallery, once steeped in supernatural tension, returned to a state of quiet elegance. The air, once heavy with the weight of unresolved emotions, now carried a sense of tranquility. The paintings, though still masterpieces, no longer harbored the restless spirits that had haunted them. As dawn broke and the first light of morning bathed the gallery in a soft glow, I emerged from the haunted art gallery forever changed. The spectral figures, now at peace, had left an indelible mark on my soul. The once haunting gaze of the painted eyes lingered in my memory, a testament to the enigmatic convergence of art and the supernatural in that mysterious gallery.